Pop Squat. Coming at ya. Another track sent in by Knockin. We had one sent in by Knockin yesterday as well. This one is by somebody called Witchlord. W1tchlxrd. I'm gonna say it's Witchlord. And this is track number 7 on a album. That's what it's called Grail. Produced by SHIMAELOK. I don't know. Let's see. Grail has 8 tracks on it. This is the second one from the end. Came out in 2022. It is listed as just rap. With the name Witchlord, I was expecting to have something else on there, like, I don't know, dark, witch house, something. But I guess just rap. This image is really kind of cool looking. I'm not sure what that is. I had a larger version of it that I was looking at a minute ago. Let's find out about Witchlord. Oh, there's no information on Witchlord. Oh, I'm sad. Let's see if I can search for something. Search for Witchlord. SoundCloud. Rate your music. Genius. What about Spotify? Anything? 0 monthly listeners. That's interesting. Dog Days. Fua Records. Fua 666 HOULTR Holter 666. Oh, Howlter? I don't know. Oh, maybe Ghoul Trap? Is that what that's supposed to be? 666. Yeah, Ghoul Trap. Okay, so Trap. It is going to be a little darker, it sounds like. DSM 252. Not a lot of information. So let's check this out. I've got lyrics. The song is called Diogenes. Always good to use a little bit of Greek. Greek? Diogenes? Pretty sure. Not Roman. Should be. Maybe Roman. I don't know. But let's get into this. Witchlord with the song Diogenes. Sent in by... I had it knocking. Thank you very much. 2 minutes, 21 seconds. Let's do it. Wow. Very rock, alternative rock. Cool sound. I'm loving the way this sounds. Really liking it so much so I backed up because I really, really like that. So happy he changed from that first verse, kind of the whispery sort of thing going on, into a little more solid voice. Really, really good. And he mentions comedy and tragedy, and now I actually do have to look up Diogenes, because I think Diogenes was something about comedy and tragedy, right? Known as Diogenes the Cynic. Oh, come on. Sorry, I have to lean forward to read this. Founder of cynicism, a controversial figure, he was banished and fled from Sinope over debasement of currency. That's interesting. He's also known... he was the son of the mint master of Sinope. No authenticated life, Athens... I guess I don't know anything about him. So let's see, his philosophy. Well, I might have to read up on this. I was looking for something simpler. I was hoping he had something to do with comedy and tragedy, but that must not be related to him. So I'm a big dumb moron. I like in the way this sounds. The music is very, very cool. And like I said, I'm so glad he switched from like that sort of whispery sound he's got in the first verse to what comes after. I even want more out of his voice. I want it to stand out a little bit more from the track. But let's just see what this turns into. Some interesting drum stuff happening in there. Really kind of cool. It's interesting. I want more voice. I want more voice. I don't want him to disappear so much into the music, even though the music is really incredibly cool. That cool sounding track kind of reminds me a little bit of like a band from the 80s called The Cult. I'm sure they're still around. Did one way or another. She Sells Sanctuary was their big hit. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. They were a little more straightforward hard rock. I don't know if they were considered metal, but I don't think so. That was really surprising. Not the sort of music I expected at all, and I thought a lot of the music was awesome. Cool, lots of different things happening with it. Really, really enjoyed that. I know people who would love this, I think. Just absolutely love it. And it's considered rap. This is got a lot more going on than just rap. Just rap. Just the most popular type of music in the world right now. Like, this is cool. This is a very cool track. I like that a lot. I wish his voice stood out more. And there's some variations throughout with his vocals of like it being whispered and it being kind of chanted, but not really breaking through the level of the music or that the music's set at. But then he comes through a little bit more solidly in some of the verses. It's really kind of cool. I guess I get what he's talking about. He's unhappy with how the world's going and all the shit going on. And yep, the former president ought to be locked up in chains. You are correct. We're getting there. I don't think Joe Biden deserves to be locked up in chains. I mean, not yet. He could still do something really wrong and bad. But I don't think that's who he's talking about here. Really good. Yeah, it sucks when you start to figure out just how fucked up everything is in the world. And you write songs like this where you're like, why do we keep worshiping these people? Why do we keep following these people? They know nothing. They really are clueless. They are just out for themselves. Why presidents should be in cuffs, institutions should be dust. All their lies I heard enough. Why they preaching to the sluts? Oh, because the sluts listen. because they want to be used. Christ already spilled his guts. Keep drinking lies from that cup. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And a lot of people do because they know it's an easy way to get ahead. And those people have no morals, no ethical anything to stand on. That they're just wastes. But it makes them successful. And that's all they care about. Screw everybody else. And then we all have to deal with the consequences of it. And it leads to music like this, and I absolutely understand it. Totally. Songs like this written every day. It's frustrating. Good song. Witchlord, totally down for it. Yeah, this is great. Knockin', thank you for sending this in, man. Man, woman, person, I don't know. I really appreciate this. This was cool. This was a neat one. Again, I love getting new music from people I have never heard from because I go, I don't know what this is going to be like. And then something like this comes up and I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds like something I want to listen to. I would love to check out more from Witchlord. Excellent. Pop Squat. Checking out. Please like, subscribe, and share. That's this stuff over here. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon information is all down below here. Patreon's only $2 a month. And we're at, let's see how many people we're at right now. Oh my goodness, I opened another thing. Channel dashboard. What have we got for Patreon? We are at 93 patrons. That's, I think, as many as I've had. Hooray! Almost to 5,000. That's the goal, people. 5,000. Let's get there. Have a good night, Pop Squat. Checking out. Oh, I did that already. Oh, God, you had to see it twice. Have a good night. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.